It's Monday morning. I have to get up. I drag myself out of bed. There's the usual routine, except our family room looks like a building site and our kitchen is clean. Mom is rushing. Samantha is going to school with Anna later. I have to go early. Rob wants to drive me to school. I don't feel like talking in the car. Why did I agree to go back? Am I crazy? We pull up at school. Just wait, Rob says as he parks the car. He gets out and looks around. Rob puts his arm on my shoulder and then does a karate chop in the air. We're going through the front gates, Jack. Rob strides towards the gate. Jack, you look him in the eye. We walk through those gates. A boy sneers, laughing. Hey, haven't seen you for a while, Jack. Rob turns around to the boy. He puts his arm on the boy's shoulder. Hey, what did you say? The boy doesn't answer. What did you say? Rob's voice is rough. Nothing, he whimpers. Right then. Rob stares him in the eye, and so do I. Mr. Angelou is in his office. He's waiting for us. Rob introduces himself, but doesn't say much. Mr. Angelou and Rob shake hands like making a pact. If you need me, you call. Then Rob leaves, and it is just Mr. Angelou and me. Mr. Angelou opens his drawer and pulls out 2 colas. He gives me one. We open the tops of the cans at the same time, and they hiss together. We're going to win this one, he says. Mr. Angelou starts talking about photography. How does he know it's one of my favorite subjects? He says that this afternoon, instead of going to class, I can work on my photos. He's interested in my photography. I'm going to work on the photos of Mom and Nana, Samantha, and Anna in their sun hats. I'm thinking of making the picture really bright with streams of light coming from all angles. There are some great shots of Nana resting on Granddad's grave, too. I want to capture her green eyes. I know Nana's really old, but her eyes seem to know a lot. Mr. Angelou thinks I should enter the photos into the inter-school photographic competition. I feel good. It's hard to explain why I start telling Mr. Angelou things after that. Things I've never told anyone else. Private things about having no dad, worrying about Mom and Samantha and Nana, being scared that we would have no money, scared that Rob would be like my dad. Mr. Angelou gives me another cola, and then he takes one for himself. He drinks nearly the whole can before talking again. Mr. Angelou tells me that he has spoken to every student, every class. There will be no exception, no excuse. Anyone who calls you butthead or even hints at bullying you or any other student will be pulled out of class and their parents will be phoned. If there's no satisfactory excuse, the student will be suspended, even expelled. His rosy cheeks go redder, putting the pressure on, and I'm going to keep it on. If a teacher, another student, a parent, you report bullying, I'm going to act. He pauses. But it won't be enough in the end. What I'm doing now is only creating a level playing field for a while. Do you understand, Jack? Yes, I try to joke. The field is bumpy now, isn't it? Mr. Angelou nods. Yes, it's too bumpy. Bullies like George Hamill use their power to feel good about themselves. When others follow them, bullies get strong. Well, they're not. He waits. Take away their supporters, make them stand alone, and they're weak. He finishes his cola. Bullies find what they think are weaknesses in another person and then attack. He looks at me, like having a single mother. I jerk forward. She's a great mom, the best, and lots of kids have single mothers. That's true, Jack, but bullies pick on the differences. They pick on anything. If you're fat or have freckles or can't play sports or you're poor or you're rich, they start the name calling. Fatso, pimple face, Dumbo, butthead. A name can be funny at first, but by repeating it again and again, it becomes a weapon. If you're not confident, it becomes an even stronger weapon. When enough people say the name and say it loudly enough, people start to forget who the person really is. You become Fatso or Pimpleface or Butthead. I feel like choking. I remember running up the library stairs, Christopher not playing ball with me, how kids who would say hello before, nice kinds of kids, just stopped. Why did they hate me so much, Mr. Angelou? What did I do to them? Why did they want to kick me and call me names and spit at me? They couldn't see you anymore, Jack. You were Butthead. He presses his lips together, but not anymore. He looks at me. You can stop it, and you can make them see Jack again. Well, I don't know how, Mr. Angelou. At home you're Jack, aren't you? I nod. You're a photographer. You tell great jokes. Your mom tells me you help her a lot. Rob says you're clever with your hands. That's Jack. It's a great Jack. You've got to believe that. I shrug. And you have something George Hamill doesn't have. I look up at Mr. Angelou. Your family. That's what you have. Mr. Angelou stands up. We're going to meet every morning before school to talk. He looks at me. Jack, you're a good kid, and we're going to do this together. Together, we walk to class.